Hello YouTube, it's Ben here from Team America 1, coming at you with an updated deck profile of Constellars. This is going to be, I guess not post-Legacy of the Valiant, because I don't actually have any Legacy of the Valiant cards that I've updated or put in. I did go to the Sneak Peek, and I ended up getting, I think, 9. So yeah, pulled nothing good. Yeah, it was kind of bad. No one pulled anything really. The only secret pull, I think, was a Downward Magician. Regardless though, here's just a kind of a deck profile of what I played. I have changed it quite a bit, and there were some cards that I wish that I had that I didn't, so I will be going through this side deck and everything, and also I am going to be showing this deck a little bit later, not in this specific video, but I'll be showing it later. And it is a plant deck, and it is very fun, and I would like to show you guys that as well. And I'll also go over some changes that I made, that I've just now made, and what I had not made, I guess. Anyways, you have your standard 3 Pollux, 3 Kaus. This isn't standard, but I play 3 Algaidi. I don't understand why you wouldn't. It optimizes your first turn Pleiades by opening either Pollux and Kaus or Algaidi and Kaus, and it just optimizes that the key play that you do go into. 3 Sombres, because this is a top deck game winner, honestly. Playing 3 of that card is good. Another thing is, with 3 Algaidi, makes it a lot easier, especially with your 3 copies of Tenki as well. Also in this video, I'll be kind of using this as an archive, as I've mentioned before in a comment, one of my older videos. Like I stated in that in the video, my house was broken into, and I lost all, like, they stole my cards, I guess, as well as a ton of other stuff, but thankfully I, like, spoken of and had pictures of rarity, like the cards in the deck that were stolen. I actually got majority of my money back, which is very nice. Anyways, on to the rest of this. I was just stating now that, like, the majority of this deck is max rarity, and in fact the entire deck is almost max rarity except for 3 cards. But your Thunder King and your Bear, I think these are crucial and completely needed. Bear, honestly, is... I know I spoke bad about the card, but it's so good, and you especially need to know. Thunder King is such a powerful card to open up against Fire Fist or against what's it called? Spellbooks, Harpies, like, cards broke. And then for your hand traps, 1 Maxi, 1 Veiler, and then 1 Honest. The reason why I chose to go 1 of each is I used to play 2 Maxi, and then actually for tournament I had 2 Maxi, 2 Veiler, but I felt that it was honestly cloggy, and that's kind of weird to say, but against some of the matchups, honestly, Veiler and Maxi were not needed whatsoever, and I always drew them at the wrong time, so I decided to bump it down to 1 of each, and then of course Honest, but OCG format 2 Honest, 2 good. But side deck, we'll explain other reasons, but spells, your Dark Hole, Book of Moon, helps players get under skill drain, which is nice. So if you really need to get over, like, a problem card, you can activate like a Pleiades effect, say, and then chain your Book of Moon just to get it off. It really does help. So again, there's that. And then your 1 Rhoda to search out Pollux, and that is, again, the searchability of this deck is what makes it extremely good. 3 Upstart Goblin, and honestly this is the only thing that I don't have max rarity, and now they're super pricey, like 20 bucks a piece for supers, which is saddening, but yeah, again, like this, all ultra and whatnot. But Upstart Goblin, Patrick Hoban or Hoban or whatever, I don't know, but as much as people don't like him, he is an incredibly smart person when it comes to deck building and theory, and the fact that you're drawing, this is honestly making your deck 37 cards. It's also a very easy side out. makes it such an easy choice to play. I can't tell you how many times where I've had one piece, like I've had one Kaus in hand, and I just need to draw that last card, and then I have an upstart and an upstart into either Pollux or upstart into Rhoda or Algaidi, and it just helps me get into my key plays, and really that's what you need to do, and Upstart Goblin is the way to do it. Triple Fire Formation Tanky. Finally got my 3 ultimates, that's nice. That was actually extremely hard to get, but Tanky, again, Tanky at 3 is way too good. It pushes Boojins up the butt. It pushes Fire Fist, it pushes Constellars, I guess. Any Beast Warrior type deck, it just pushes that insanely. It was an insane amount. So, and with all the support Boojins are getting, it's ridiculous. The back row hate, I run 3 MST, I don't side the third or anything. I do side 1 back row removal card, but MST is such a good card if you need it. I'm honestly thinking about main decking a Twister or 2 as well, but Twister's face-up card, so Twister's better in the side deck, in my opinion, than in the main deck. So, Mystical Space Typhoon, great card. And then finally the traps. Oh yeah, I finally got 3 MRL. It's so ugly with 2 ultimates and 1 gold. That bugs the crap out of me. But 1 warning, 1 compulse, 1 bottomless, 1 call to haunted. Puts in so much work. Honestly, this puts in so much work. So good, and you can bounce it with please. It's just so good. 1 torrential, mass removal. It's ridiculously good. And then 1 dust tornado. Shout out to BryceLikesYellow, who ironically I actually got him into playing Constellars. I faced him at locals. I forget who was playing, Agents I think, and I beat him. And then he was kind of interested in the deck, and I traded in my old like Hidden Arsenal skeleton, which is kind of cool. And he is actually main decking 2 of these. I'll actually put a link to his channel and video so you guys can subscribe to him. Good deck profiles. Nice person. But he's maining 2 Dust Tornado. I'm only maining 1, but I actually threw this in there because I do like the theory of hitting more back row equals better, honestly. And I guess you can set 1 spell or trap card from your hand after you destroy the target, so that's good. Now, 2 Mirror Force. Mirror Force puts in so much work. I don't know why you wouldn't play this card at 2, to be honest. Mirror Force, too good. I have taken out Dimensional Prison for other random stuff, but... And then triple Venus Chain. And Venus Chain, you can say, shouldn't be at 3. In my opinion, I think it should. It's too good of a card. You can bounce back with Pleiades. It's just a play stopper. And I think I feel this card is better than Dimensional Prison in a sort. It's a better top deck in my opinion, because let's say they have a Scrap Dragon on the field or something. This is better to have set than a Dimensional Prison, because Dimensional Prison they have to attack into, whereas Venus Chain, if they try to pop it with like a Scrap Dragon effect or Hyperion effect or just some destruction effect, you can Venus Chain it, which is good. And sometimes they do have to pay for costs, and Venus Chain again, it just adds the effect failure. Like, it's good against the Blue Boy as well, so it's like an effect failure as well. Only problem is it's not that great against Gemini Pearl, but you have Pleiades for that. And onto the side deck, which actually, I feel that in Constellars, this is how you win your game, is with your side deck. People can disagree with me, I don't care, but that's just how I feel. But 1 Veiler and the 1 Maxi, so 2 of each, depending on the matchup, so again, both are good. 1 Twister. Again, this is really good at hitting skill drains, good at hitting the Harpies Hunting Ground, which there were like 7 Harpy decks at my local, so I didn't play 1. Thankfully, I hate that matchup, the Burning Passion, but I play 1 Dimensional Fission. It's a good card. My DNA Surgery, which you guys know I've been playing for like 2 formats now, is double Zombie World, and again, this card is good. It's stupid broken. The fact that it hits the graveyard, as I said before, is amazing. And actually, my friend and I were thinking about side decking 1 Book of Life. In case you do side deck the Zombie Worlds, it would be very funny to hit or go Book of Life against a Boojin player. Special summon like a Sombraze and then after that, banish like a turtle or a Yamato or something, and just do stupid stuff like that. But again, double zombie world, great. And then finally, 2 Prohibition, and I've been cycling between 2 Prohibition and 2 deck lockdown for the longest time. I feel Prohibition can win you better, or be, I guess, better in a sort, but at the same time, deck lockdown also has its uses. So I honestly don't know. This card is good against Harpies. You can call Harpies Hunting Ground, you can call Harpy Lady, honestly, and it's good. But again, Prohibition, they both have their uses, and I'd love to have both of them in here is the thing, and I don't know personally how to do that. I mean, I could take out Zombie Worlds, but that hurts a Bujin matchup, honestly, and that matchup is hard enough as it is, in my opinion, so there's that. And then for traps, 1 Macro Cosmos, it's a great card. 2 Iron Wall, Bujin hate, up the butt. Good card, and actually, if you play this card right, it is crucial in the mirror match. And I will say this again, it is very good. People will hate me for it, people will not agree, but if you're in a top decking situation and you have a set Imperial Iron Wall and they top deck that Sombres and are going to go for a game, and you flip Imperial Iron Wall, that is a game killer. And then let's say next turn you pop that wall, hit your activate your own Sombres, and proceed to win from there. This card can single-handedly win you that mirror match, and it is great. 2 Mind Crush, this card's good against the mirror as well. It's also really good against Fire Fist, it's good against Bujin, it's good against almost any deck, honestly, that searches them. There's quite a few of them. So Mind Crush, I think, is staple at 2. And 2 Vanities Emptiness to wrap it up, and Vanities Emptiness is great against any deck that special summons a lot, so watch that. Finally, on to the extra deck, and the extra deck will change quite a bit as more Legacy of the Valiant cards are obtained by me. So, start off, Gaga Cowboy, Abyss Dweller. I feel that these 2 need to stay in, regardless of what happens. Diamond Direwolf, which will be turned into a number 101 Silent Honors Arc. Diamond Dire, it's good. I've never made it, honestly, ever, and I've had it in for about 3 weeks now, and I've honestly never made the card once. And honestly, Silent Honors Arc is so much better. 1 Crazy Box, and this is for anybody who sides in Skill Drain, which there's a lot. Although Light Imprisoning is also a card, so number 85 is not that grand of a card. But number 85 Crazy Box will be switched out for if and when, or when and if I obtain Evil Form Exciton Knight, or Extinction. I don't even know how to pronounce the name, but right now Crazy Box is in there. I've never made it, but I can see where it would be useful. Constellar Prey SP beats over stuff, it's really good. Star Leash Pal Dynamo, it's really good. I almost considered playing this card at 2. My Stroke puts in work. I make this card quite a bit, honestly, when people side in Light Imprisoning and Skill Drain and whatnot, so My Stroke puts in a lot of work. Any non-light monster, honestly, in the extra deck puts in work, so your double Constellar Omega, and this card is really good. That's why I play 2, and I feel like you have to play 2 as a constant player. I know a lot of people only play 1, however, I feel 2 is completely necessary. I do not play Shark Fortress, but I do play number 61 Volcasaurus, and this card is broken. And then just pop this on top of it. Gaia Charger, really good. I also play triple Pleiades, which I have been. A lot of people only play 2, and I don't see why. Most of the time you won't need the 3rd, but there will be that time where you do need that 3rd and you don't have it. And this card is a lot more versatile than Tyrus. It's a lot more versatile than Shark Fortress, in my opinion. This deck is not supposed to be super aggro. It's more of a control deck, which is why I like it a lot, and why I think this card needs to be played at 3. Just my 2 cents, I guess. But I know 1 of 7 because you don't need 3, you don't need 2, you only need 1, and it's perfectly fine at that. So But yeah, and actually, if you play Constellar Star Chart, I feel as if you do need 2 or 3 M7 just to plus off that card. But I personally wouldn't play Star Chart. It's not that great in my opinion, unless you played it instead of Upstart, which is worse, because it doesn't draw you into your final like push plays and whatnot. So Upstart Goblin is good over Star Chart. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. I will be uploading my plant deck profile right after this, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think about the deck. Comment below and what you would change and what you wouldn't change and all that fun stuff. And anyways, how do you also comment down how do you do at your sneak peek, stuff like that. I want to know. If you want me to start getting local deck profiles or do local duels, I actually challenged someone at my locals to play. I'm not sure if we're going to play for cards or anything, but I did challenge him to play a match, and I'm not sure when that will be, but it will be recorded. It will be best 3 of 5. No, we're not playing for $500 like Kevin Silva and Jeff Jones, which was not very entertaining in my opinion. Jeff Jones kind of took it over from YouTube, but yeah, so like it's just random ranting and whatnot. But anyways, you guys, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment or subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.